James are here to do, or James and I, should I say, are here to do our daily Kipper reads. And I have a nice long list. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible because I've just done a whopper of a live video in a workshop. I apologize to my Lenormand workshop people that I have just spent half an hour explaining the GT to you. Good morning. Hello. I better do some Kipper reads then. Jamie, hi. I will pull your cards now. And why not? Your cards for the day, please. We have you, we have change, we have rich girl. I have to turn off my Lenormand head now because I was just, like I say, doing a Lenormand video. We have you, we have change, we have movement, moving away from you to rich girl, and to sorrow, so a little bit of stress. So we have you, we see you move, physically moving to rich girl. So this can actually be you cosplaying. It can also be you physically changing your location to see a younger female who is at the moment a little stressed. So I will jump on to Brant because Brant has his name down and I want to get my MC1 out. Brant, your day today, please. Oh, sorrow jumps. Oh, Brant, sorrow. So we do have some stress here. We have theft. And we have court. So we have Brant looking onto sorrow. So the main theme of the day today is stress for our Brant. We have theft, which is stealing from the sorrow, and it's putting its influence on court, which is our conflict card or our judgment card. So we have stress influencing a decision today, Brant. We maybe an advice for today would be try and make your decisions when you are not in a stressed state. So we also have somebody on here. I am so sorry, I can't read the letters. I am not a I can't translate your name, so I can't say it. If you, hi John, if you can actually type your name in my kind of alphabet so I can actually do your cards and say your name, that would be great. John, your day today, please. Let's have some nice cards for John. Ooh, we have some great cards for you. We have you, and then we have long way. Long way can be a physical, actually moving of a long way, but we also have great fortune. This is the best card in the deck, and it shines over everything. So no matter what kind of day you're having, if this comes out, it's going to go great. It's going to be a fabulous day. And we also have his thoughts, which are plans, or can also be romantic plans, but definitely plans. So we have long-term plans as well, because we have the long distance here, and great fortune shining over you. So whatever happens today, think of your great fortune. You are going to have a great day. It's going to be positive all the way. I need that card to come out now, don't I? So now I will do a read who's on my list. Batya, you've been on my list for a few days and I haven't got round to it, or more like 2 weeks, because my list is getting longer. Thank you, Jamie. Batya's day today, please. Great fortune again. We do like our great fortune card. Positive outlooks, shiny peaks We also have rich gent and our dishonest person. So we have you being super positive today, Batcha, really nicely positive. And our rich gent is a younger dude in your life. It can also be a boyfriend, not quite husband material, but he is of a good morning, Angela. It is of a boyfriend material type guy, somebody who you share some really nice feelings with. At the end, we have dishonest person. And if we pull another one out, because it's a cause and effect card, we have sorrow. So we have behind the door, we have this good rich gent. And in front of the dishonest, we have our sorrow card. This doesn't mean, before anyone jumps in, it doesn't mean that this younger dude is dishonest in any way. It can mean that, because he's the one that's actually hidden behind the door and it's causing sorrow. It can actually just be a wrong situation regarding him. There's something wrong in his life and he's trying to hide that it's getting him down. So that will be the overriding theme for the day. Hi, Joe. Okay, Joe. So I will do your cards today. Joe, I am so sorry. I can't see your, I don't have my glasses on either because I won't put them on my live videos. Joe, I cannot see your profile picture. If you can say if it's male or female too, please. Sorry, I'm a pain, I know. Angela, I will do your cards for the day, please. Angela's cards today. I'll do it in English because I screw myself over doing it in German all the time. But I can also switch. So, Angela, we have some sad news, some negative news, and living room and stock card, house card. That means we have a stalled day today. We have a day probably where you don't really want to stay at home, but you have stalled cards. We have living room, we have house, we have a stalled situation in which you could be, I don't even know if you speak English, my friend. Angela, hast du das verstanden oder soll ich das auch auf Deutsch? Wir haben traurige Nachricht, Living Room, das heißt das Wohnzimmer, und Haus. Ich finde es immer schwierig, von Englisch auf Deutsch zu wechseln. I always find it difficult to switch from English to German in my videos. So, traurige Nachricht, Wohnzimmer, Haus. Das heißt oder kann heißen, dass du bist einfach zu Hause heute, dass du willst raus oder kann nicht. Das kann auch sein, dass es gibt eine traurige Nachricht, dass ein, thinking in English again, dass ein Problem heißt zu Hause, weil das ist der Wohnzimmer oder in dem Haus und das heißt die Gebäude. Und es gibt heute dann ein negatives, okay Joe, I'll do it in a second, ein negatives Problem, sagt man. Oh, you've understood it. Okay, saved my ass. Thank you. Joe, your day today, please. Joe's day today. We have prison right in front of you. Prison is our feeling stuck or being in a position where we can't do what we want to do. So we are stuck in our day somehow. We then have our military person. A military person is very much sticking to the rules. You have two stock cards here. That means it's a very stunted day. You will be stuck wherever you are. You will sit in one place and you won't be moving much. The good news is that it will be worth it, because receive a gift comes at the end, and this is something coming your way. So you staying constrained and sticking to the rules today. If you are in a working environment, for example, it would be advisable to stick to your job, or follow a very strict format today. But as I say, it will be beneficial to you because it will pay dividends. It will come back, and the day will be worth its weight in gold at the end of it. Okay, the next person I'm doing, and I'm going to try and make it the last, is Tara. Tara was on yesterday, Tara Leanne. If I ever say her name's wrong, you have to forgive me. Put that back in. That's the back of the deck, by the way. It's the Hope Great Water card in Mosaic. Oh no, you've got a cold. Stay in bed, don't move. And take your medication. Stick to the rules, and it will be worth it at the end of the day. So, sorry, Tara's day today, please stop throwing cards around. Tara's day today, please. And get better soon, I should have said, Joe. So, Tara, we have a short illness today, which can literally be an illness. It can also be a low period in the day. We also then have living room. So we have living room, which is internal. It can be literally an internal house, internal building, an office, for example, but it can also be internals, so your internals. So if we have short illness and internals today, we can actually give an interpretation of an internal issue today. At the end, we have our rich gent, and we have YouTube book ending the read. So you are sharing a storyline together. He is a younger dude in your life. If you have an eldest son, for example, at home, there may be a down period between the two of you. You may not hear from him today when you should do, as an example. Good morning, Maria. I'm so pleased you've joined me. Hi. I will, so yes, Tara, if you do have an eldest son, for example, that will be that. It's generally a younger dude who you are close to, and there's a down period between the two of you, so maybe don't feel as close as you should do today. Maria, 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 your day today, please. Maria's day today. Or tomorrow. What time are you on, Maria? What day are we on? Wednesday for Maria, please. So we have gloomy thoughts, which is the overriding theme of the day. You are causing the gloomy thoughts. So we have 5:20 is nice and early. Get coffee for this. Gloomy thoughts is the overriding theme of the day. It's also caused by you, because you sit behind her back. You can see her face palming. She is caused by you. So this is a self-imposed gloomy thoughts. It has an effect on high honors. So it has an effect on how well you feel about yourself today, perhaps, or how you look after yourself today. Pretty yourself up, my friend, or jump on a pedestal and tell yourself how great you are, instead of these gloomy thoughts. We do have sad news at the end of the thing, and I'm going to see what she is affecting. She is affecting child. So we could actually just be seeing the usual kind of issues, if you like, that a mom has in a general day, that what we say in German, unartig, so that a child is perhaps naughty in some way, which is part of the course in my house. And this is your face palm at the situation, because we have high honors, sad news, and child. And this is showing me that somebody is falling off their pedestal today. And that is your girl, perhaps. So nothing big, just the usual kids stuff. Thank you all for joining me today. I have Marina on. Marina, I'll do your day quickly. Marina's day today, please. We have you with the lovely journey card. Journey card is can literally be a journey. Good outcome. So we have a real positive card here after the journey. And convene, which is a lovely together card. And we pull an extra one because this is a connector. Oh, good gent. So good gent is an older dude in your life. We have the connection between him and good outcome. So there is a positive togetherness with the dude today. And we could see him actually traveling to you, or you obviously traveling to him. But on the whole, it's going to be a nice day spent with an older gent. Could be someone in the office if you work, could be a father figure, a mentor, somebody you look up to, that kind of thing. Have a lovely day today, everybody. That was longer than I expected. Enjoy your Kipper card, share some. I think we should do payback, actually. I think we should do pay it forward, as I am doing all these reads for everybody else. Why don't you pay it forward and give somebody a read today? Bye.